Hello, welcome back to Tribac TV. And this is where we show you how to use all the Tribac platforms. And today we're focusing on the Tribac Builder. And this is a part of upcoming or previous series of videos that we've been doing on how to use the Tribac landing page builder. So if you're just joining or just seeing this video in particular, you need to probably see the previous video or some of the videos we've done before this one. But this video is just particularly to show you how to customize background images and colors, right? So let's dive straight into what we were building before now. That's why I asked you to go see some of the videos we've done before. This is exactly the page we're trying to build, and we've added the various sections already to our landing page builder. We've added all of these sections. All we want to do now is to customize the background images and colors. So we're going to start by going back to our landing page builder. And this is where we left off in the last video. We've dropped this section, which is the navigation bar. We've dropped this section, which is our hero section. We've dropped some other sections, and then we can customize it right away. So important thing you need to note in our landing page builder is that there are two tabs here that are probably going to be your best friend throughout the time you'll be using this landing page builder, right? So the first tab here is meant for adding sections. You can click on any of our sections and you can add any section, the media section and all of that. Then there is this second tab that allows you to style any element on the page. So note that if you are currently on the second tab, then you have the opportunity to style any individual element on the page, right? So you can style a particular item on the page, but you cannot style the entire section. So you cannot do any section edits, but you can style individual elements. So you want to change the text, you want to change an image, anything that is an isolated element, you can drill down with the second tab. But anytime you want to do a section-wide edit, so maybe you want to change the background color of that entire section, you want to move the section, you want to rearrange the section, you want to duplicate the section, anything that has to do with the entire section. And when I mean section, I mean this entire navigation bar, for instance, is a section. This entire hero area is a section. Let me just show you that. So anytime you want to do a section-wide edit, you need to switch back to the first tab, which is the section tab, right? Don't forget, anytime you want to do a section edit, you should be on the first tab. Anytime you want to do an element or a particular edit for a particular item on the page, you need to be on the styles tab. So when I switch to the first tab, which is the section tab, I can edit this particular section. So things I can do on this section is to rearrange it. I can move it down. Now I have just moved my navigation bar below the hero section. I can also move it back up with just a click of this arrow up and down. It can rearrange my section for me. Then I can change the background image or the background color of this particular section. The same thing applies here. If I click on this image icon, I can change the background image and the background color of this particular section. This one allows me to do a bit of more styling, right? If I click on this third icon, it allows me to do some settings, like I can switch from dark mode to light mode. I can add some things. I can add some things on mobile view and on web view. I can do test alignment and a few more things. Then this allows me to do pull up the code view, the code base of this particular section. I can make some manual adjustment here if you're a programmer. If you're not a programmer, stay away from this particular box. So just close it, and then you can duplicate this section, you can delete this section, right? So what I'm going to do in this video is to show you how to change the background color and the background images. So I'm going to start from this top bar here. I'm going to click on this third icon. It's going to pull up the image and background settings. I'm going to click on, so I can either add an image as the background, a video as the background, or I can change the color. So I'm going to go here on the third tab, which is none. I'm going to select solid color. I can also use other color types, radiant, gradient, vertical gradient, and all of that. I'll just stick with solid color for now. And then it gives me this color palette. I can click on the color palette and I can select any kind of color I want. I can go from pink, pink to green, maybe to a bit of orange or white, and all of that. But I'm going to go with black, complete black, right? You can see the color. You can also manually drag the color picker here to pick a particular shade of color. And if you have a brand guideline, you can actually just use your color hexadecimal code, which is your color code. You can paste it right here. If you know that, you can use CCC, and choose that, and it's going to accept that from you. But I'm going to go with black, and I will click on choose, go with black, and I'll click on choose, and then I have my black. right? So that is how to change the background image, the background color. To change the background image is something very similar to that, right? All you need to do is look for the section you want to change the image, the background image on. For example, this hero section, I want to change this background image. I'm going to click on this icon. It brings up the background settings. You can see that I'm currently on the first tab, which is the image background. I can also switch to the video background or the color background, right? But I'm going to switch to the image background this time. And I'm going to click on this little file picker in the middle right there, or I can also use this other one to the bottom right. It brings up my file manager where I'm able to see some free images I can use. There are images that we have preloaded for you to pick from. If you don't have image of your choice, you can just pick from our free images, and we're constantly adding more images to make it easy for you. And then also you can upload a new image if you want to. You can upload a new image, right? And also what you can also do is that you can see previously uploaded image. I'm just waiting for my file. I think my internet's a bit slow, but let's see what happens. It should come up very shortly. So I should see a list of images that I have as free images for my liking. Okay, let me just do that again. Let me cancel this and then click on this again and see if it comes up. All right, so I'm waiting for my video or my image to load up. Maybe I'll just upload mine instead of waiting. So I'm gonna go to my images folder. Let me look for Salem's folder, and I'm gonna just upload this image right here. Let me see if I can rename it first. It's not compulsory that you rename your images. I just want to have something nice. Salem Pics, something recognizable, so that I won't be looking for it in my file manager. So I'm going to upload this image. Let's see if that comes up. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but I might have to switch my internet and join this video back shortly.